All right, welcome back, traders. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful weekend. Thank you guys so much for popping in here on this evening. Hopefully you guys had some fun with Halloween parties and all that fun stuff that I missed doing when I was younger. Let's see. All right, 3 people. All right, let me get some tunes on here. Let's see. All right, so we got a weekly candle close. Closing outside a long-term trend line here. We had an engulfing candle this week. See if we can get to the top of the range, right? 21.8. Next real target there for Bitcoin. A retest of this 19.8 level wouldn't shock me either. We got a retest this week. Let's take a look at the dollar and Tether. All right, crypto future soldier, what's going on? Angel, how are you? Rash, dump it, of course. All right. Tether closing a weekly bearish engulfing candle, right? Touching the 21 EMA, breaking this structure here. We did talk about this movement down if we did backtest this area as a resistance. We've done that. See if we can get some follow through down and make a closure below, right? We had this weekly bearish divergence that came in. We got this negative momentum building here now on the Tether chart. This beer stuff is whack. This bear stuff is whack, yeah. So stochastic crossing down here on the weekly. We talked about this last week. We were going to get a nice potential move already, right? We got the start of that move this week. Looks like we're triggering here on the weekly again. Maybe this could be triggering short. Does look like it would be. That would make sense because we're sitting around 55 on the RSI, which is still technically in the bullish control zone for Tether. All right, but we're pointing down right here, right? Toe isn't here, man. Toe, I don't know, man. Toe's taking a break. Joseph, how are you, sir? We're patiently waiting to see how Tether breaks here, even though we've already started to see how this is breaking here on the weekly. It's starting to look like some sort of M shape here on the weekly timescale. Toe is triggered, yep. That's okay. Alright, so like I said, we could see Tether maybe test down to these lows. If this is a rising wedge and we are going to complete this rising wedge, we could see Tether come back down to that 6% region, right? And that would cause Bitcoin to go up to test these highs up here on 21.8K. That would definitely make some sense. We're gonna look at the futures market as well. Traditional assets kind of flat right now, right? 0.12% down on the S&P. Nasdaq down 0.25%. DXY kind of flat, not really doing too much. DXY also confirming a breakdown candle here last week, and we're still in the trend line. We're still in the means of this trend. Okay. But no major structure breaks just yet. If we do get a closure outside this trend line, and we're talking about a structure break of this parabolic movement, and that would definitely be some interesting things to see for sure. But you can see the exhaustion indicator is telling us that our trend is exhausted up here for the DXY. Last time we started triggering that type of stuff was back here in 2016, up at this top. Okay. So we'll see how this plays out, all right? Looks kind of promising right now. I don't want to get everyone on the, we bottomed train, but we've obviously put in some sort of short-term bottom for now until otherwise noted, all right? So a real confluent area, which makes a lot of sense, is where the 200-week moving average is and the 21 EMA on the weekly, which is right around that $22,000 region, and it would make some sense for us to go and test that in the coming weeks, maybe month. Okay, we are going to close a monthly candle tomorrow, all right, and we have the monthly 50-day, which is right around that, also that same area around 22,400 US dollars. It would make a lot of sense for us to go and test that. Okay. All right, let's take a look at ETH. ETH breaking out on the weekly chart. Very strong movements here for ETH. And you can see that we actually have made a closure and have made a breakout. All right, and now we're still below the weekly 21. But Bitcoin's weekly 21 is, like I said, around that 22,300, 400 region. ETH is definitely outperforming Bitcoin, without a doubt. We can see this bottoming formation here on ETH, this double bottom that we're looking at here, and this structure. We could see ETH test up to about that $2,000 region if we continue to see upside in this market. All right, and if we do get a back test, we're looking at around that 1450 region, which is like right around this level right here. Okay. All right, that's ETH. ETH looking pretty good on the weekly time scale right now. All right, we did get this weekly cross here back here in September. I know we spoke about this, and we can see the ETH sitting right around that 47, 48 region on the RSI. All right, about to cross into bullish territory on the weekly. Dogecoin leading the pack here, okay, overtaking Cardano's market cap. We're triggering a weekly squeeze here on Dogecoin. Looks like we could see some continued upside for Doge. It's on quite a move, right? Elon Musk taking over Twitter and maybe doing some real things with Dogecoin now. So we could see Doge trade back up to the top of this wedge, which is around 58 cents eventually. Could take some time, right? So if Doge does manage to break back about 15 cents and use it as support, we could sit up here before and going on a move to higher prices. Fed might just crush this market this week. They could. Volume profile, BTC. Yeah, we could look at volume profile if you want. I'm also using volume USD, all right? And so you can see we got a volume breakout here last week on that movement up. All right. And Bitcoin now triggering the weekly cross up on the trend exhaustion indicator. So like we saw ETH leading before, it took about 2 weeks for that movement to happen. So we could be talking about another couple weeks for Bitcoin to actually make this move up, all right? So be on the lookout for that. I think that that's still a viable situation here. Why are we getting... How do we ban this fucking spammer? Where are all my moderators? Fuck, man. Anyways, plenty of opportunities on these charts right now, guys. All right. We're gonna take a look at the rainbow chart. We haven't done that. Let's take a look at the repeat chart. Repeat chart saying we're gonna crash. I don't know about this, but if we repeat what we did back in 2018, yeah, then we're crashing. just trade safely, guys, and if we do start to sell off because of the Fed, well, be prepared for that. Okay. Fear and greed sitting at 34, still in the fear zone. 31 actually right now. Let's take a look at the Nupal chart. So still in the capitulation area. All right, and it does look like we're trying to base out here. All right. We'll see how that goes. This could just be a bearish consolidation on this chart, and maybe we just break down further, right? We'll see. But we'll keep you guys posted on that. The rainbow chart. Rainbow chart is in the basically a fire sale zone, long-term accumulation areas, right? Even if we do get a move down to 10K, still not going to deter lots of folks from buying down here. So, of course, do your own research. This is not financial advice. We only just look at charts and try to give the best judgment that we can based on momentum and what we're seeing on the chart. Did not know they had a dark feature, but that's cool. Cool. All right. For the 8 viewers that we have this evening, any special requests, please post them in the chat. Tesla. All right. What a candle last week on the close. SHIB. All right, we'll take a look at SHIB. So potential descending broadening formation for Tesla. Okay, you can see the descending formation here. This could mean we get a rip up to the top of the range, which would be like 300 bucks. Yeah, we can look at ETH and Bitcoin at lower timescales, sure. So we are starting to maybe show some signs of weekly divergence here on Tesla. I think last week I was saying we could see, and it was obviously all dependent on this 200 level. Okay, we caught some bids here. We got a 3-day doji reversal candle, and we even are putting in maybe a really strong reversal here right now at these lows. Okay, yeah, so reversion to the Gaussian channel mean probably between that $280 to $300 region. Okay, for Tesla if we get continued upside. And if we get downside here, we get a rejection, we could come back down to test this low, this $200 low region, maybe confirm it as a support before then really rallying again. All right, so lots of stuff happening this week, right? We have the Fed meeting November 2nd. We have midterm elections November 8th. So I don't know, man. I don't think they're gonna crash the market into midterm elections, but what do I know? We'll see. It just wouldn't make a lot of sense for them to do that, for markets to do that. Maybe after the elections, maybe after the holidays. Okay, Tesla. We'll look at oil and gas. Yep. So oil kind of just consolidating, below this $95 region. Looks like maybe an inverse head and shoulders pattern being put in here on US oil. All right, right, like broke this structure, back tested as support, kind of put in a nice 3-day bullish engulfing candle there. Let's go to the weekly. Weekly also engulfing, right? So we're still kind of, we are sort of in this flag down for now, but if we can get closures above $94, then we're looking at maybe retesting those highs. Okay, we are about to get a MACD cross up here. Stokes still have some room to run on the weekly there, and we're sitting around 46, so kind of neutral territory here on the weekly chart for oil. We did get a 2-day directional cross, but no momentum behind this move just yet. Okay. Does look bullish here on the 12-day chart, right? Got a nice engulfing candle there. Trend is still pretty strong to the upside, holding this level. Okay, for oil. Take a look at, you said gas. You have a ticker for the gas. IJ Money, and we'll look at SHIB. So SHIB attempting a break, right? On the weekly. Is this all the data on SHIB? I feel like it's not. Okay, yeah, we got like a double bottom formation here. So attempted breakout, right? We got that long wick. But we got a closure outside, so we'll see if SHIB catches some bids here and can push up to those range highs around 1700. Big move potentially there for SHIB. All right. ACH. Is that a stock or something? It's a crypto, I guess. Okay. Oh, natural gas? Okay, sure. We'll take a look at that. This ACH token doesn't really have too much chart data, but based on the data that we do have, right, getting close to that supply line there. Maybe wedging a bit. Kind of looks like a wedge, right? I mean, it's pretty close. We're not really getting anything conducive, though, with the weekly stochastics here. Not a lot of data. Got some volume last week, I guess. But it looked like a rejection, kind of. I don't know. This looks like a very illiquid coin, man. Be careful with trading something like this. Gala. Gala made some moves, right? We were talking about that the other day, that it was at value areas in a wedge formation. We got that breakout. There it is, man. That was a beautiful move. 28% move for Gala. This could make a big move, guys. Right, from swing low to the swing high. We could be, I mean, we came right up to the 786 fib extension here. Or, you know, we could be looking at this as the 236 fib extension. If we're looking for upside targets, we're looking at anywhere in this range. If this is a valid pattern, which I think it is, we did get volume confirmation on this breakout today. You can see we did get this volume that came in, right? We had all this receding volume and then a breakout. Boom, there it is. And we got the Stokes crossing up. We got the RSI sitting around 40, so still in the buy zone, guys. We could get, you know, a bit of a pullback. We saw some big movements here out of Gala, but we could see Gala trade anywhere from 8 cents to 20 cents on this wedge. Okay, this is a swing trade, all right, guys? Gala looking pretty good, pretty strong. So Bitcoin and ETH on lower time frames, hourly and 4 hour. We'll take a look at them. So the hourly chart, just consolidation, right? So we've made a low, we've made a higher low, making another higher low. See what happens here. This looks like 3 rising valleys potentially here for Bitcoin, and we could eventually see a test again of the range highs around 21K. If not, we're looking at testing this low around 20K, right? We break this support on the hourly. The 4 hour chart kind of looks similar. You know, maybe dojiing here on the 4 hour, coming off this resistance here. Maybe trying to base out around this level. We could even see a retest of 20.5K, 20.4K, right? Right, that level right there. So we'll see how that does. Look at our oscillators here on the 4 hour. Looks like we are getting a bit of a reset here on the oscillators. Right, putting in that higher low there, like using 50 level as support, which is bullish, right? Bounce off 50 on the RSI. Looks like we're trying to maybe retest those range highs again. All right, we'll see how that goes. So that's Bitcoin. We'll look at ETH here. So similar structure, right? So low, higher, low, right? And then you have the higher low being put in here and maybe some consolidation up here, right? So not as deep of a retrace here on ETH. So obviously ETH outperforming Bitcoin. We've talked about this. Actually, let's look at ETH Bitcoin chart because that'll really give you guys a clearer picture. Wow, beautiful. Look at that. Nice rounding action there off the trend line there for ETH versus Bitcoin. Right, so you can clearly see the lows. Another higher low and maybe another higher low. That would be 3 rising valleys there for ETH on the monthly time scale. Okay. Right, we have one more day. If ETH really pushes here, we could engulf last month's candle, and that would be something interesting to see. Right, we think we have some divergence. We do have some monthly divergence here. Monthly bullish divergence. Okay. Yeah, this could be a major cup and handle on ETH Bitcoin. It's kind of sideways, right? So this would be your cup. And this would be your handle structure, right? Yep. Very interesting chart. Very interesting chart. Looks like we lost most of the viewers because they don't care about what I'm doing here on this chart. That's okay. Cool, I'm glad folks have something better to do than look at these charts with me. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Yeah, very nice looking chart there for ETH Bitcoin. Tammy, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys. IJ Money, I know you're here every week, man. Really appreciate you and your viewership. E Burns, appreciate you. Michael Jonathan, cheers to all you guys. Happy Halloween. Doge on the rip. Injective Protocol. Do you guys know about this one? I think I spoke about this a while ago. I invested about 5K into this down here on this $1.60 region in the alert service, all right? And I staked it. I'll let Binance kind of handle it. That's fine. But this to me looks like it's going to make a major move, man. Like, you know, rounding bottom stuff down here. Could be working on some sort of pattern like that, okay? OP is another one we've been talking about for a long time on this channel, right? So weekly bullish engulf candle and breakout there on that wedge structure, okay? We got the volume confirmation last week on the break. AVAX making moves, man. Holding that long-term trend line there. So, you know, AVAX is an interesting one because I think I charted this already somewhere else. It's what I did here. Okay, I did, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, kind of like a descending triangle there, but like getting close to the supply line. And AVAX is a pretty strong layer one, right? So, want to probably pay attention to this. It's not something to ignore. I think long-term, this is a great setup. You can see the weekly already giving us signals here of a potential retracement coming up. You know, clearly in the oversold, or not oversold, but in the buy zones, right? Long-term buy zones here for a lot of these assets right now. Filecoin making moves here. Also another one that's beaten up pretty hard. You know, tried to make a closure outside this trend line here. Could see some fireworks on some of these assets, man. All right. Coming back into that support region. Chainlink, right? We haven't looked at Chainlink yet. But getting awfully close to the major trend line here. All right. You know, just skating along here. Skating along. Maybe in a setting triangle, bottoming triangle here for Chainlink. XRP, yep. Still on the major pennant. It's like maybe trying to cup out, right? Something along those lines looks feasible here. Consolidating in a range. think it made a golden cross there on the daily, right? We got the golden cross. There it is, right? The 50 crossing up the 200 day. Let's see how this goes. If it uses this area of support, we get a spring here, right? Interesting setup here. Loop brings another one in a major wedge setup here, guys. All right. All right, in the buy zone, below 20 on the Stokes. About to cross above 20 here, okay? Got a weekly cross here on the exhaustion indicator. Volume completely receding here. Looks like a major move coming for a loop ring. From the 15th of October. '15th low to where we are now. Not quite seeing what you're seeing, man. '25th low. You're talking about this low. Yep, you could argue that. We broke that trend line. And we just back tested it as resistance for now. Yep, so like I said, we could see some short-term downside. 20.4K. It could even come all the way back down to this low, around 20K, right? Yep. Yep, we could be rejecting the 100-day moving average there. If repaint chart gets it right, I'll take back everything. Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty good in terms of the price direction. You know, not exact targets or directions, but yeah, we'll see, man. I mean, if we really start crashing and dumping here, I mean, we could. We're still below the weekly 200-week moving average. And, you know, I mean, We'll see. I don't know, man. We got a breakout last week on volume too. Yeah, man, I don't see it. I mean, we can honestly pull back here. I mean, we're at a moving average. It could pull back to like 19.6K. Like, we're at the top, or near top of a range. Like, we could definitely do that. I just think we're going to use this as support, and then we're going to try to rip up eventually. Can I look at Forex? Is that a ticker? Oh, Euro USD. Euro looks pretty oversold against the dollar. Ooh, that is a nasty 2-day reversal candle though, man. That's not a good candle. Yeah, I don't know, man. But it could be basing out here, trying to find some support. See how this Fed meeting goes, man. That could really be the kicker. So. Yeah, that candle was pretty ugly, man. Three-day candle is still okay. It's been short for years, dude. What do you mean months? It's been short since the 2008 financial crisis. Dump it. Yep. The only thing that, like, I don't know, dollar ripping right now? Yeah, I mean, not really ripping, but we're at a yearly breakout on the dollar right now. right? So Link is making a run, yeah. I'm just looking at the dollar right now, guys, because we're in a yearly breakout right now. Until we actually break this structure, I mean, it's tough to really be bullish on any market. Okay? But we're starting to show some signs of exhaustion here. Right? Yeah. Overbought on the monthly. Some monthly bearish divergence. Higher high on price, right? Same levels on the RSI. So, yeah, I mean, like, this is the measured move of the double bottom, though. We just need to make sure that, you know, the measured move of this double bottom is, you know, 13.8% from this breakout. So did we even do that move, 13.8%? We did pretty close to that whole move, man. So this could be it. This could be it for the dollar, right? That move is pretty much done. We did pretty much the double bottom move from the structure, right? And we're now showing the divergence. So I mean, I think we're pretty much there. Is what I think. All right. I guess we'll see, guys. But divergence is a real thing. You want to definitely play out on the charts, right? You want to see that, especially for risk on assets. Could see a little more upside to fulfill this whole move, man, but we'll see. Yeah, they're gonna have to give it up, man. They're gonna have to chill for a bit, is what I think. Dollars is sale right now for risk on assets. It just is. Like the long here was down here at 102, right? Double bottom move pretty much done. Pretty much. We might get one more pop, which I guess could cause that final capitulation event. We'll see. We'll see. I'm liking what I'm seeing here on Tether for a double top, though. They're not going to reach that goal, man. They're going to push people into crypto. That's their goal. Control everyone's financial transactions through crypto. That's what they're going to do. This is the new financial system. It's just going to take some time for people to realize that and to really move in. So they're just going as slow and methodical as they can. This is my opinion. I might be completely wrong too. I don't know. But I just don't see how I'm going to be wrong. They're going to digitize everything. 10 years. It's going to take 10 years. Yep. 1 Bitcoin still equals 1 Bitcoin, guys, right? Your loaf of bread in dollars costs $3 today. Tomorrow it might cost $5. We'll see, man. This to me looks like we could break down. Cycle repeats calling for a lot lower than 15 to 17K, brother. No, it's not going away for at least 10 more years. Maybe more. I don't think it's going anywhere. It's just going to be digitized, right? Amazon looks like shit. But cryptos look a lot better than Amazon. Yeah, Amazon's in a monthly short right now. Did get bought up a lot on Friday though, man. We'll see if this is just going to be a retest or fill a gap and then dump again, but for BTC, I mean, it did what? A 61.8% retrace, right, from swing high to swing low. So if you're comparing, you know, Amazon to Bitcoin, it's already done a 61.8% retracement. It's done a 786 actually, right? So, you know, from your swing low, we can call the swing low from the 2018 low, right? You know, we've done I guess yeah, I mean, it depends where you're pivoting from your low, but if you use COVID low, we've done, let's see. We've done about a 50% retracement. So, you know, in theory, if we're doing double top type of stuff like Amazon did, $12,000 is the target. Okay. That's if we do something similar to what Amazon did. But this is a store of value asset. It's different. Amazon's Amazon's the whole economy right now. But I mean, if you draw the trend line, we broke it, right? And we've since. It really just depends on like how you're drawing this shenanigans, because this to me is still like a curved structure, and I think at some point it will have to level out somewhere, and eventually it's just law of diminishing returns on Bitcoin, right? Yeah, Apple kind of hung on to its gains, right? And made a nice weekly double bottom. Apple said no to a dump. Could end up rallying to the trend line though, right? And rejecting it. Yeah, we'll see how the Fed meeting goes on Wednesday, man. This is really the key. Okay. Yeah, lots of these assets have been overbought for years, right? Rainbow chart says we're at a bottom. I wouldn't get short down here, that's for sure. Even if we do get another leg down. Would not be getting short down here. This doesn't look bullish to me, man. This looks like double top stuff on Tether, all right? This looks like she comes down more. This looks like trend line being broken. Or about to be. Right, even a lower right shoulder there. That's pretty bearish. Buy anything that's dollar denominated asset. Minus. That's been beaten up. This even looks pretty good. This looks like it's going to make a major move. Watch GMT, boys and girls. Cosmos, another one, right? Cup and handle structure here. Lots of assets look pretty good down here, man. In terms of risk reward. So Glimmer just skating by here. This one's gonna do something major, man. Just watch closely what this one's gonna do. Maddox looking good. Hex we can look at. Urus is looking good. We don't have enough data on Urus though. It's a pancake swap? Interesting. Urus broke. Trendline break for Urus. Could see a move up to 25 there for Urus. We'll take a look at Hex. It went up to that 61.8% retracement level there. You can literally see the wick. Okay, got up there. We were talking about that the other day on stream. Whoever asked about it. All right. Matic. I gave a projection up to the top of the range, which is around that $1.05 region. Looks like we got close. We got to 96 cents. All right. But yeah, lots of partnerships here for Matic. Right, Disney being one of the biggest ones that they have. That's a pretty major deal. EVMOS. Yeah, I've heard about this one. Not sure where the chart data is, but we'll take a look at it. So we had a we don't have lots of data on this coin, but it looks like it's establishing a new support right around this $2 region. Okay. But Doge is the talk of the town, right, guys? The breakout here on Doge is real. Elon Musk. I mean, it is overbought, man. It is sitting at 89 on the RSI right now on the daily chart. No denying that fact. That is a breakout on Dogecoin. All right, what else you guys got? MXC, the coin that's about 6 cents. Is that That's that MX Global or something? Oh, this is a different coin. Nice, Burns. Congrats. I don't know anything about this MXC coin, but maybe getting across here on the weekly chart. Not a lot of data on this one. No directional crosses just yet. Daily crossed though, okay? It's a 2018 coin. I don't know, I don't have the data back from 2018, but good luck. Algorand ranging down here. Oh, you're mining it. Nice. Good luck. Alright, well, I don't have anything else. I'm just messing around here on the Tether chart. But if you guys have any other assets you guys want to look at quickly here, just post them. If not, you guys have a wonderful week. And we'll see what kind of price action we do get from the Fed, all right? Absolutely, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream tonight. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, all right? And I want to wish everybody a happy Halloween, all right? From the STP team here. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a wonderful week. Until next time.